Vanakkam and welcome, my dears, to the English class. I hope all are doing well in your home, right? So even though you are in your home, I hope you are reading your lessons well, because our school is giving our best to you, the children, to learn the lessons, to read very well. I hope you are utilizing this and don't stop learning, okay? So don't think our teacher is not in front of us. So why we want to read? So don't think like this, okay? If you got some opportunity, see in many government school childrens, they didn't receive anything. They are just simply in home for many months, right? But your parents and your school has taken some steps to you because of you, right? So use this opportunity very well and try to develop your knowledge, right? So now in this video we are going to start the unit 3. See, unit 3, okay? So in our previous videos we have completed 2 units, right? So in this video we are going to start unit 3, PROSE. What's a lesson name? Old Man River. Okay, what's a lesson name? Old Man River. See the lesson name, Old Man River. See first, old man. What's an old man? You know, the person who was very old, right? Old man. River. R, right? River. So old man, river. So here the river was given the human quality. River means R, right? River, which flows. It has given the human quality, man, old man. Old Man River. Okay, why this lesson named Old Man River? Because there is something. You are watching a film, cinemas, right? So that film names now while you are watching. So the name, film name, there is some reason for that name. Some reason is there for that name, right? So why that film named there? In that film, you while watching, no, you may know that. Why that film named that, right? So here, why this lesson named Old Man River? Because old man is a person who was very old. River means that's which was flowing, right? River. It has given the human quality, I told. So why it was named the Old Man River means, see the old man, this river, okay, in this lesson, okay, you clearly knows, okay, we are going to see about the river. We are going to see something about the river. And main thing is this lesson takes place in America. Okay, it takes place in America. And this river, so what's a river mentioned means here also, this river also is the river in America. So what was a river name means the river Mississippi. Okay, the river Mississippi, which was in America. The river named Mississippi, which was in America. So this river is Mississippi River and which takes place in America, right? So again, why it was named Old Man River means the river Mississippi. Okay, the main first thing is the river Mississippi, which flows from north to south. Okay, flows from north to south. So when it was flowing now, the shape of the river, when it was flowing, the river shape, it indicates the old man. You can see in the map how that shape, the river flows. In the map you can see clearly, right? So when it was, when we were seeing in that, the shape, it indicates the figure of a old man. So this lesson named Old Man River, because the shape of the river, it resembles the shape, the figure of the old man. So the lesson named is Old Man River. And there is one more reason for this lesson name. This river, Mississippi, has many strange old stories. Many strange, some different old stories, many stories were there. So it was named as Old Man River. And see the author. Who is the author? No, Dorothy Deming. Dorothy Deming. So she is a woman, okay. And she is the American, okay, she is American. And Dorothy Deming is an American nurse, okay, at the Red Cross. Red Cross, you have seen that Red Cross with the symbol of plus, right? Red Cross. In Tamil, we can say the Senjiluvai Sangam, Red Cross. So she was a nurse, American nurse at the Red Cross. And okay, in the Red Cross, no? Oh, it's okay. What is the Red Cross? See, that is the Red Cross where we can help, okay? We can treat many children's persons, that too in the disasters. What is a disaster? Disaster. Okay, something we are facing a very huge disaster, right? Peralivu in Tamil, you can say disaster. So in disasters, no, those who are just stuck in a disaster, they will help them. In the Red Cross, they will help them. So what kind of disasters you have seen? Just think what kind of disasters you have seen. Do you know tsunami? You have not met with tsunami, but you have tsunami. How that waves, tidal waves in a television, right? The tsunami and recent in a Kerala, we have seen that. Okay, even in Chennai, flood due to heavy rainfall, flood, right? Then earthquake, etc. Many things are there. Disasters, right? So there, the Dorothy remain as American nurse at a Red Cross, where she will help the persons who stuck in the disasters and many children's like that, right? And main thing is she returned many stories for children. For children, she returned many stories. Okay, Dorothy Demi. So you just okay, and main first thing is this lesson. Okay, this is the drama, not the lesson. Drama. Naragam, can say that right, drama. So first, you have seen the dramas in television, right? How the dramas will open. First, they will just the screen, some curtain, okay, will be there, and they will just raise a curtain, and the screen will go up. And first, they will introduce the characters. Who are the characters in the drama, right? So like that, we are going to see the characters in this drama, okay. Then what will happen? They will raise the screen and they will introduce the characters, and again they will drop the screen, the curtain, right? So again now they will just move to the places where they want to settle, and they will start the scenes. How many scenes are there? Scene 1, and where it takes place, right? Like that, the setting where it takes place. And in this lesson, no, in this drama, we are going to see 2 scenes. It's a drama. Okay, you want to imagine like this, you should not listen like something ma'am is taking a lesson, we want to memorize, not like that. This is a drama. While listening itself, you want to create something in mind. While watching television or while reading or while hearing some horror stories, terrific stories, you will imagine, okay, the devil is there behind me, okay, you will just turn and see that, right? Like that, you want to imagine this drama, right? So let's see the characters in this drama. See, first character is Amy Marshall. Who is the first character? Amy Marshall, who was 17 years old. Okay. Next one is Betty Marshall. Who is Betty Marshall? Means she is the younger sister of Amy Marshall. Okay, she is the younger sister of Amy Marshall. Her younger sister. Next one, third character is Rose Field. Rose Field, she was 16 years old girl, and she is a Marshall, that is Amy Marshall's neighbor, who was a neighbor of Amy Marshall. Next one is Sarah Field. Sarah Field, who is Sarah Field means she is the Rose Field's sister, and she was 9 years old. Okay, Amy Marshall 17 years old, Betty Marshall was younger sister of Amy Marshall. Next, Rose Field, 16 years old, and she is Amy Marshall's neighbor. Okay. Then Sarah Field, she was 9 years old, and she is Rose Field's sister. Okay. I think you have cleared these characters. Next one is Jim Hall. Okay, who is the fifth character? Jim Hall. He was, okay, he is a man, okay, 17 years old. and he is the another neighbor of Emmy Marshall, right? One neighbor is Rosefield, right? Another neighbor is Jim Hall. Next one character is Mr. Peters. Okay, Mr. Peters. And who is him? He is a member of Red Cross Disaster Committee. I told you the Disaster Committee, Red Cross. In that he is one of the member. Okay, who is that? Mr. Peters. And last character. So this in this 7 characters are there. Who is the 7th? The last character means Penny Marsh. Penny Marsh is a Red Cross nurse. Okay, Penny Marsh is a Red Cross nurse. And even Dorothy Deming, author is there, no? Dorothy Deming. She written one story on Penny Marsh also. You can refer that. She written a story on Penny Marsh, right? Okay, these are these 7 characters. Emmy Marshall, Betty Marshall, Rosefield, Sarah Field, Jim Hall, Mr. Peters, Penny Marsh, right? Totally 7 characters in this drama, right? So, and main thing, okay, so this drama, and before entering into this lesson, okay, in your book also it was warm-up activity was given. Okay, in your book warm-up activity, you can refer the book, that is the PDF. Some pictures was given, okay, the natural disasters. By seeing that you can know what kind of natural disaster. So I asked you already, what kind of natural disasters you have seen? Think. If you are in Chennai now, the recent 2004, right? Tsunami. And then recent flood. So what kind of disaster you have faced? Main thing first. So now let's discuss about any one of the disaster. Natural disasters are so many, I told already, right? So first I want to just discuss about the earthquake. So in your school, if you are in a school means no need to say. I have no need to say, I think so. You will say many things. But of course I want to say now, right? So now I like to discuss, okay, share something about the earthquake. That what are the causes and what will happen, how will happen. The earthquake, first one. See this earthquake, it's a terrible natural disaster, right? It's a very terrible natural disaster. See, unexpectedly the earth gets split into cracks and wide craters. What's a craters? No, it's a large hole in the ground that is called a craters. So the earth will get split up and the cracks and the wide craters, the large hole will happen in the ground, okay, or form in the ground. And the houses tumble down, that's it, fell down, houses will fall down. And the vehicles, okay, vehicles big and small get upturned, trees get uprooted. People are advised to run out into the open when there is a slight tremor, making the beginning of an earthquake, right? So many times tsunamis have caused earthquakes, right? You have here the word seismographs, right? What is seismographs? Have you heard this word, seismographs? In a social you have read this word, seismograph. What is a seismograph? Because this seismographs measure the intense level of the earthquake. What is seismograph? Right. So it's an instrument that measures and records information about the earthquake. It records and gets some information about the earthquake. That is called seismograph. Okay. So this seismographs, no, it measures the intensity and the level of the earthquakes. See, reading of 7. Okay, reading of 7 on the Richter, you know the Richter scale, right? Richter scale. It indicates a severe earthquake. So when there is a severe earthquake, no, there the measure of 7 on the Richter scale, it will be there. So this is something about the earthquake. Okay, when in Japan, Indonesia, in that countries, no, often they will face this earthquakes. Okay, this the earthquake. I told some information, right? See, next one I like to discuss one more disaster that we are facing often, faced many times. What's that? Due to rainfall, heavy rainfall. It's a flood, right? Floods. So in Chennai, we have saw that, and many cyclones recent, that Gaja cyclone, Varda cyclone, right? So many things we have faced in a Kerala recent. There is a flood, right? So even you also, maybe your parents or you have faced the flood, right? So floods, right? It's an overabundance, okay? Overabundance of water. What's a overabundance? That is, if you are, it's a excessive quantity. If there is a more water, excessive quantity of water in an otherwise a dry area, that's a flood can be caused by large quantities of water. Okay, the flood. It can be caused by large quantities of water gushing from a water body such as ocean, rivers, lakes or ponds, which can swell due to the heavy rainfall, not only due to the heavy rainfall but also due to the mountain snow melt. If the mountain, the snow melts, even then also the floods will happen, right? So due to this heavy rainfall or the mountain snow melt, these floods will happen, right? In coastal areas, okay, in coastal areas, cyclones often cause the upheavals in the water. What's a upheaval now? Just a sudden change, upheavals, a sudden change in something. That is a sudden change in a water level. This creates a giant wall of water heading towards the land. It can often be dangerous phenomenon, literally washing away buildings and structures along the coast. Often in coastal areas, the people, those who are living in the coastal areas, often they used to face this, right, along the coast. In the flood prone areas, where, okay, so these are the causes of flood, I told this, right? So in the flood prone, in the flood prone areas, the flood already, okay, flood was over. In the flood prone areas, right, what are the actions we need to be taken? See, I will say some actions, okay, what the steps we have to take. First one is we want to protect your home. We want to protect our home. Just how your electrics, okay, you want to check all the electric bulbs, right, that the connections are proper. So we want to protect our home, right. Second one is listen to radio or TV emergency alerts and instructions. In a television and radio, they will give some alerts in some areas, okay, what are going to happen, what is happening, and they will give some instructions to be followed, right. So you want to listen to the radio or TV at that time. And the main thing is, okay, don't try to drive through the flooded road, okay, because after a flood now, there are flood water be stagnates there, so we should not try to drive in the flooded areas, right. So after a flood now, stay away from the flood water because it will not be good for health. Okay, you want to just stay away from the flood water. And the main thing is the fifth one, right? Be aware of areas where water has receded. In the areas in which the water have been receded in some areas, right? So there you want to know in which areas the water stagnates there, and then we should not go there. That's the main thing, because roads may have some weakened or power lines. Okay, weakened power lines may have fallen, so we should be aware of that. And another thing is, we should not drink a tap water, okay, tap water, until hygiene standards are guaranteed by the health department. If the health department says that you can drink that water, then only we want to drink. Up to that, until that, you should not drink the tap water, because of the due to the flood, the water, okay, it may just get spoiled. If you drink that means ensure some problems, okay, may cause. So you should not drink the tap water, alright? Okay. See, and okay, this is a thing about the flood. Okay, I want to share. Two things we have shared about the natural disasters. One is earthquake and another one is flood.